Okay, hello again. So, I'm going to start this Q&A right now, and I am actually sitting here in a park. It's called Kungsparken here in Sweden, Malmö. And as you may already know, I live here in Sweden. I am 29 years old, and my name is Emil. And I investigate the paranormal, and as you already may know, but if you don't, welcome. A very common question I get is, why are you always on your own and aren't you afraid? So the answer to this question is like, okay, I am alone most of the time. Sometimes Sandra is with me, but the reason is because I am, as I've said before, very interested, and I wanted to get answers to my own questions about, the paranormal, about ghosts, about the unknown. So basically, I really do not have anyone else to take with me on these paranormal investigations when I go to all these graveyards and woods, and everywhere I go. So that's why I usually go alone, and because I want to go alone, because I first of all like it because I can really experience everything that happens around me is 100% of course maybe me that makes a sound, but if it's not me or my voice, it basically have to be something else. So that's why I enjoy it, and of course I am scared when I do this, and it many times I freeze in my spot where I stand, and I have to take my courage with me and push myself to continue, or to be brave enough to do certain things. Or sometimes when I am at a graveyard, it's so completely dark, and I've heard voices and creepy sounds, and I don't know if there is people, because if here in Malmö, where I live in Sweden, this is like the most and highest crime rate we have in all Sweden. It's really bad here in Malmö, and it's like murders and shootings and stabbings and robberies every day. So I am mostly worried about if there going to be, someone there that want to, harm me or rob me, or do even worse things. But yes, I am scared, but I am not so scared so I can't do it, because I want to get all the answers why I'm there, and I'm going to get into a little bit why I started to do this also. But the answer for the question is, yes, I am scared. I have to push myself, but my curious sight want to experience things. I want to catch and experience it for myself, to make me more into a believer for every time. I really want to see if it is spirits, if it's dead people, or if it's something else, if it's some energies, or if there basically is life after death. And why I really want to know that, I will also answer that more. But so that was the most basic, or most common question I get. And another question is if I go to my locations before I go to them at night. And the answer there is also no. Maybe I've, walked past them sometimes when I've been outside walking with my dogs or with Sandra, but I never go to them before to check it out. Like if I know a place, I want to go there, if I look it up on Google Maps, I just go there when it's dark, and it will go the way it goes. So, no. But maybe I will do it in the future, I don't know. And what are my scariest experience since I started? And this is a kind of quite hard one, because I have this everything that's happening when I'm doing this, like when I hear a voice, like it's completely quiet, and it's just me, like now, and I hear like a boo, or I hear like or something like that. Why it's scary. I don't know if that's the right word, but why it's so strange. It's more strange to me because I try to, make sense of, like, okay, I am the only human being here, and for around me, and right now I'm hearing like some voice or talking, some whispering, and my perspective throughout everything is like I start to think a lot. I just want to try to make sense, and I just want to experience it and try to get a understanding of what it is. So I get scared, but I also get, interested and curious and want to make it happen again or experience something else. So, but my weirdest thing that actually have happened is one, if you haven't seen the video where the street light started to turn off and on command, and it went crazy. And that was very creepy because it really felt like I had something there. And one other thing was that when I was home in our apartment, like a year ago or something, the clock was 2 in the night, and we were watching some, I don't know, something on our TV, and one of our dogs just stood up in the bed watching out in the hallway, like there was someone, but there wasn't anyone. And she really followed her head around, in the hallway, and like not growled, but almost like she was very confused, and she like followed someone. Me and Sandra just watched her, and we was like, something is here, and she did that for around almost 1 minute, and then after 1 minute she just turned around and laid down with the back away from the hallway, and we have had a mirror that stood like this, and here is the wall, so it was like like this. And when she turned around and laid her down in the bed with her back against the hallway, the mirror just did like this. And me and Sandra sat there watching it, everything, just like that. And I thought, oh no, I didn't know if I'm going to stand and, catch the mirror or what. I was stunned, because it actually levitated, as it went from this and really slowly, like this. Yeah, okay, that was Sandra. Another question is, why do you think the spirits know your name? And that's so weird. And all of you ask, like, okay, they always say your name. They always say your name on your spirit box. And yes, it's so strange. But one of the theories I have, it is like, if I can say like that, since I was 15 years, this is a bit personal, but I made some very bad choices in life. I started out drinking alcohol a lot, and I have 2 older sisters, which one of them took a lot of drugs and had it a little bit bad and problems. So I started to hang out with her, so I started to drinking a lot, and that developed to drinking every day, and then the drugs came in, and I was very, very bad and heavy into I took a huge amount of drugs, and I have close friends that have died from overdoses, and it's been a really big part of my life, unfortunately. But and I have been to rehabs, I've been to psychiatric clinics, and so yeah. And I have also taken overdoses myself, and I haven't been very close to make it out alive. So I've had like 10 or 11 years with a complete hell. Everything was, bad, and drinking alcohol, taking huge amount of drugs, to heavier drugs, to overdoses, to friends that died, to your girlfriend laying down with. It has been a complete nightmare. But anyway, so that is what I was going to tell you a little bit before, why I started to do this with the paranormal. It is because when I have had friends, who have died, and I have myself been very close to it, and I was very bad into it, and the doctors didn't give me so long if I would continue like I did, and life was what it was, and I haven't had a home, and it's been shit for many years. So the reason why I think I caught my interest in the paranormal is because I wanted to see if there is something more, because when you have seen life from a different perspective, with a lot of sadness, death, and everything, that quite led me to wanted to know if there is maybe something better on the other side, if I can tell you like that. So why I'm not so scared even if I am in the worst area in the middle of a forest with some psychos walking around me or watching me or whatever, I'm not scared because I have seen and been through things that are so much worse than that. So I get scared, of course, like a normal being. It's creepy, but I am not afraid anymore, for life. Yes, I am. I'm really valuing life now. I have my wife Sandra, I have 2 beautiful dogs, I have a cat, and we have adopted both of our dogs from, they got treated very badly, and one is from Romania and one is from Portugal. But anyway, I'm not so scared of things that can go wrong, if that makes sense, because all my life, have gone wrong, and I have not been able to achieve so much that I've wanted, and I have thrown away so many things that I wish maybe I hadn't. And I have, seen very bad and depressing things in my life. So what I try to say is that the paranormal, I want to experience it. I want to see. So I'm not so scared because I've seen so many other things. So that doesn't bother me. I want to see if there's something more that awaits us, and I want to give you also the answers. That's why I'm taking you with me every time. I want also you to see and hear and experience everything that I see and experience. So I want you with me, and I want to do this, together in a sense. So that's why I'm not so scared about certain things or people, because I've been around them for so many years, and so that's why. But let's not get so depressing talk like this anymore. But now you maybe have a little bit more bigger perspective about how I see and experience things, and so that's what started my journey. And that's also answers the question, how can I go to a bad area by myself? And that's also the question why I'm not so afraid, and also why it's so hard to find abandoned buildings and things here in Sweden, but it's because here where I live, here is no, even not one abandoned building, and I have a driver's license actually, but I do not have a car. But here is nothing in this whole city where I live, nothing. And there isn't so much abandoned buildings anywhere in any cities in Sweden. It's mostly outside the cities where the abandoned buildings is. So when I can and will be able to afford a car, I will of course buy one, and I will take you with me to even more adventures than this. If I could have any paranormal equipment, whichever I would want, if I could choose one, I have my ghost box, I have an EMF. I would actually enjoy to have a REM pod or an SLS camera. That would also be really cool to have. But REM pod, SLS camera, that would be amazing to have. And another camera too, so I can have one static camera so I can make better footage for you and make the videos even better. But I will try as hard as I can to get new stuff and equipment, but unfortunately I don't are able to buy so much because I really can't for the moment. So I really try to do the best for you as I or we possibly can. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you got your answer to most of your questions, and I really hope that nothing that I said will make you don't follow my channel or our channel anymore. I really hope I didn't offend anyone, or yeah, but so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please leave me a comment if you have some other questions I can answer for you, or if you wonder something else, or if you want me to do a similar video or with Sandra, or like anything. Just tell me, and you can add us on Instagram, S.E.K Paranormal, exactly the same name as here is YouTube, and leave me a private message there, and I will of course answer you. But it may sometimes take a little longer time to answer on private messages, but I always answer, but it can take a little while. But so yeah, leave a comment or anything, just tell me, and I'm really happy, and I can't be more appreciated for everything and every nice comment and all the nice words you all write to me and us. It really warms my heart, or our hearts, and you're really nice people, and I'm so happy to have the luck to meet all of you, and yeah, I really love to do this, and I enjoy to have all of you here with me. So a big shout out and love to all of you. So anyway, I will not bore you out anymore with a lot of talking, but I'm really too happy to have you here, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please leave a like for me and comment what you think, and I will see you all in the next video, which will be in the murder forest, and Sandra have also been there alone, so keep your eyes out for that. So I think that was it for this time, so I will see you in soon again, and thank you so much for watching, everyone. And a big thank you to all of you, and much love, and I will see you soon again. Bye bye. Bye.